Hello there. Hi, I'm Jo Baldwin-Trott. I am one of the authors of this amazing book, Remote Working, published by Writing Matters, and now #1 bestseller in the UK and Canada, and in the top 20 in the United States. Oh, and it's #5 in Australia, isn't it? That's where you're from.
Yes, yes.
So I'm really thrilled to introduce you to Dympna Kennedy, all the way from Sydney at a ridiculous crazy o'clock in the morning. So thank you so much for coming on to do this quick interview. So these are all just interviews with the authors of these books. There are 25 of us. And I've interviewed Andrew as well as the editor. But they're all just to give you a snippet of who is behind the chapter. So as people read the chapters, hopefully they can then go on to these videos and go, oh, okay, that's who Dympna Kennedy is. Oh, right, I can see and feel her energy and connect on a deeper level rather than just going, oh, that was an amazing chapter in a book. So Dympna, please tell us what your chapter was about, why you were drawn to the book and your experience of the book, and also then your best sort of advice for people right now.
I was drawn to the book in the fact that I felt if business people and professionals were contributing to this book, in my mind, I was imagining, how do I manage teams? How do I communicate? From that to purchasing the best ergonomical office equipment. And I felt there was one really, really important, but perhaps may at risk be a missing ingredient. And that was the most, in my mind, important stakeholders, which is the children. And, you know, they are impacted too by daycare and the classroom returning home as well. And I really wanted to write, to have a message in the book to, after the team, you know, all of work is important. Your work is important. The deadlines are important. The contracts you're signing off on, but not to forget your children in the midst of all of that. So that's where my passion lay, was getting a voice for the children into the book.
Yeah, no, that's lovely. And we were with just another interview, haven't we, actually, just talking about how if you can value them as part of your team now, embrace that, you know, they're part of the picture, and also almost make them like part of your HR department or whatever it is, and just bring them into the picture of what your experience is right now, rather than isolating them, pushing them away, and just thinking of them as, oh God, a pain, noisy. Yeah, just sort of actually embracing it with lots more communication. So just can I just ask for your top tips on that, and how to manage that really well for parents, to actually really try and manifest that to get the potential of the time that is now?
I think the most important thing, and probably the thing that parents fear the most, is, will I get cooperation? Will my child be good, that I can get on with my work? And to gain more cooperation with a child, the easiest way to do that is to have lots of moments of connection. So the more you can truly connect, that time where you would normally travel in the morning, really connect with them, be disconnected.
Yeah.
When you're connecting, have lots of little moments, because children don't need quantity time, they need quality time. So have lots of quality time with them, show an interest in what they're doing, an interest in their day, what they're interested in, and then you really have them emotionally in a much better place when you need to take charge.
Yeah,
that would be my top tip.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Yeah, so so not getting in your bubble if you are in an office, or like I'm in my lounge. My lounge is my office for the time being, but I tend to move around a lot of the house anyway, but my kids are older. But if you are secluding yourself into a certain room, then making sure you kind of dip out, go right 5-minute break, spend time, sit down on the floor with the kids, and just engage with them. That just has so much more value right now than just I think that's what you're saying.
Even, you know, something as simple, Joe, if you had a scarf, before you go into the office to do your work, you say to your 3-year-old, actually, you know what I'll do? And you remove the scarf and you say, hold on to my scarf. When you miss me, hold my scarf and I will automatically be thinking of you.
That's nice.
A 3-year-old may not believe that you will come out of the office again, but they have full trust you will return for that precious scarf again. So when you do return again to them, is saying, did you think of me? You know, did you use the scarf? Because when they share that with you, you can say, I thought that. I could feel it. So it's that you can still have that connection with them.
Yeah.
And a young child really buys into that.
Yeah. Yeah, because they don't understand. You can't expect them to. You know, that's it makes no sense to them. And the other thing I'd just like to sort of mention is that you did say a beautiful example of, you know, when you're sort of suddenly shutting down work. So if you, for example, you know, need to suddenly tell your kids, right, you need to turn the TV off now, or whatever, just a really lovely parenting tip, because there will be lots of parents reading this book that are working from home, but that are frazzled because their kids are always here. And I love that analogy. So can you just share that one again? That's just such a great tip.
When we need them, they're engaged in something and we need them to be quiet or to stop or to move to a different activity. And you've just said it, that coming in, we often will come in and switch off a television, lift the noisy toy, and it leaves our children feeling, wow, you know, you had no consideration for what I was doing. You weren't valuing what I was doing. Therefore, you don't value me. And I'm going to protest about it. That feeling for the child is what would happen within the office environment if you imagine your leader coming in and they close your laptop without warning. How would you feel? That's exactly how your child feels when we come in and just automatically lift the toy, switch off the television, because we haven't given ourselves the time to be able to engage with them first, to be able to get that connection.
So engage with them, what they're doing, and then say, right, you know, 5 minutes, we're going to have to, you know, we're going to have to sort of put this away now, just to give them that warning, that kind of warm up to actually it's time to do something different now. And then hopefully that will stop the fear of having just have it's gone, just like that moment of no, that's really, really powerful. I think we can all relate to that one. Because it's really annoying when you're trying to do something really, really majorly. I've just had it now. I was doing a form and I was doing a really good, it had so much detail on it for an event. And then suddenly it just went, and my tech just went. I was so cross, like, oh God, you know, start again. It was like someone had just ripped it away from me. And that's the sort of similar thing, isn't it? It's really annoying and frustrating.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dympna. I'm thrilled to be on this project with you, and we will see how it goes in the paperbacks next, which is really exciting. But yeah, great talking to you today, and hopefully we will at some point one day meet physically. You never know. By the time I came back to Australia, I haven't been for a number of years. Thanks for your time, and yeah, look up Dympna on Facebook, and what's your company on Facebook called again? You remind me?
Balance Global.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. And it's Dympna Kennedy. Dympna's on LinkedIn too. And obviously the book is available on Amazon and coming out in paperback tomorrow. So really exciting. Okay. Thanks for watching.